Transparency in the chair. Are you guys wondering what that's all about? Well, I'm here to tell you. I am Kay Simpson Buffet, and we have Ray Fletcher coming to the mic. We have two dynamic stylists that's been in the industry for over 50 years. 50 years of experience, stories, knowledge, a wealth of information to give to you guys. You know, whether we're helping you with relationships, helping you with business ideas, how to handle a certain client, or whatever. This is what we're here to do.
With authentic and transparent moments and some of the world's most craziest chairs, we are bringing the juice to you, along with our perspectives, of course.
We always going to start off with a good, juicy topic, give you the body of that thing, and then we're going to end up with some actual factuals. Our show is going to be very transparent. You're going to get all the tea, all the juice on what's going on.
All stories have originated from the chair, be it the salon chair, barber chair, massage chair, facial chair. These are stories and topics that you can relate to, learn from, and grow from.
So we just want you to join us every week as we come through, giving you a little segment of ourselves, and we're just here to share. Tune in.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
You have to know when it's time to get an assistant as well.
Yes. So I've been asked the question straight up, when do I know it's time? My first answer is when you start turning people away because you can't fit them in that week.
Yeah.
You need to get an assistant.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And like I said, for any industry.
If
you see that if you're making shoes.
Yeah.
And you getting orders and you cannot fulfill the orders because you're getting all this, it's time for an assistant.
Correct.
Then you need to mimic yourself.
Right.
People don't want to share their work, but then you holding all your knowledge and in it's keeping you in this little tiny minute box.
Right.
But if I expand, make mini me's, then mini me's, I'm getting money off the thing. You understand?
Rinse and repeat. And then if there's a little struggle with, but I don't know if I can afford to pay, find you someone in school that needs an internship. Train them, offer your knowledge and skill to them in exchange for it, and just come shampoo for me. Start on Saturday.
Yeah.
Start 2 days a week. You know, and trust me, the eager beaver, the one that wants to learn from you, they will gladly come fold towels for you and do whatever you need.
Absolutely.
Just to be in the atmosphere.
They'll call, hey, I'll fold towels. I'll sweep up.
I just want to be in the room. Yeah.
I just want to be in the room.
That's it.
Those are the eager beavers that we're talking about.
That's right.
That's when you know.
So that's a good way to segue into actually getting a staff member.
Absolutely.
Right.
And big ballers, shot callers, it's a tax write-off.
Come on. Yes,
you absolutely can write this off.
Absolutely.
When you're paying, you have now an employee, you can write this thing off.
Absolutely.
You know, so if you're making X amount of dollars, you can actually have this big write-off by having an assistant.
Yes.
And you're making more money because only one man can only do it.
That's right. That's right.
The more mini-me's you have, you're getting it.
Rinse and repeat.
Rinse and repeat.
That's it.
I like it.
That's it. And they're learning at the end of the day.
Absolutely.
So for me, let's talk about the price gougers. I saw a lot of this after the pandemic. People trying to, even not even just the beauty industry, just the restaurants, retail, airline tickets, heck, your insurance bill. It's like everybody was trying to recoup what they lost.
And you can never.
And they passed on those challenges and bills and deficits onto the consumer.
Right.
I saw a lot of hairstylists doing that. They felt like they were shut down for 3 to 4 months, and dang it, I got to recoup. So I'm about to charge $400 for this sew-in. Ma'ams and sirs and people.
Come on, put the hair.
To get it out my way because it stresses me out. So I'm not into the whole price gouging. You know, they even do it with gas.
They do.
I'm not into the price gouging. I am into not being ripped off. Let's just establish that. Right. I'm not going to be ripped off and I'm not going to undercut myself. But I'm all about karma and like what you put out there and you're trying to get over on people. So I'm not into
repeat business.
And repeat business.
I like repeat business.
Because you're going to get that good $400, but you're not ever going to see them again.
And just because you think people can afford it, don't mean that you should.
Don't count my money.
Don't do it.
Don't look at my bag.
Because they might know that,
don't look at my shoes.
This is a well-to-do person.
It is, yes.
You know, they have access to coinage. That does not mean that you have to knock them over the head.
Don't do that.
Because they're still people and they're still smart.
Right. And it's not fair. You're gonna charge Miss Ma'am, who's CEO of whatever airlines, $200 for the shampoo and style, but then your casual Judy that's working as a teacher or whatever.
It's 70.
Why are we doing that?
Yeah.
That's not fair.
No.
That's not fair practice.
Right.
I think we should, like you said, get a mentor so you can get in line with what's an industry standard, what's fair. Make sure that you are not undercutting yourself when you're buying products. Because let's establish these color companies and product companies have went up.
Yeah.
They have went up, and if you have not adjusted your prices in the last 6 months, I would say you need to take a look at your pricing.
Absolutely.
Because those items have went up.
Yeah.
And they're scarce too.
So in the scale of it, we're talking about products. See what they're costing.
Yes.
2.
Skill set.
3.
We're not worried about Joe Blow though.
Labor. All this is just you.
Yeah. This is just you. Come on. Yes. This is all you.
Self.
Right. Yourself.
Labor. And how much do I want to make an hour?
How much do I want to make an hour? You know what I told my girls when they were trying to figure out what they want to be when they grow up? And we all know as parents, the children will change their minds 70 million times, right? That's fine. But what I told them to, as a good marker, I said, get a pen and paper, write down how you want to live. Do you want a house? Do you want a condo? You want an apartment? You want to still be living with me? I just need to know the goal, right? Yeah. What's the vision? 2, what kind of car you want to drive? Oh, you want that new da-da-da-da-da, BMW, Lexus, whatever. Oh, okay, that car note is going to be blah, blah, blah. Write that down. Okay, you want to, how you want to eat? My running joke in the house is, you want avocados? Or we just going to get the spread? Like, how you want to eat? Are we eating organic? Are you vegan? What are we doing?
Yeah.
Then how often you want to buy clothes? Are you going to buy those power pieces, or you need new outfits whenever you go out?
Right.
Write that down. So then I told them to add all of that up. Then I told them how much lights cost on average right now, how much gas costs. Wrote all that down. Give me a number. They gave me a number. I said, multiply that times 5. They was like, what? I said, yeah, because this is like 6 or 7 years from now. So inflation.
Yes.
Okay. Then you got your total. That's what you need to make to survive on the type of lifestyle that you want per month. So then you divide that by 4. That's what you need to make a week. Then you divide that by 7 or 5. How many days you're going to work a week? That's how much you need to work per day. And their eyes are big like reindeer, and like deer in headlights. What? I'm like, yeah.
And then forget that. Most adults don't even do that. They don't even think about it like that. Some of them are, that's why people end up living paycheck to paycheck.
Absolutely.
So it's like, can I go to that restaurant? You know, our favorite little restaurant, Steak 48, and, you know,
can we do that?
And,
kids and all that. Yeah, can we do that?
Can I afford to really do this brunch for $125?
You can't.
Is this in my budget?
Right.
Can I go to this dinner that I'm probably going to drop by myself $175 to $200?
Exactly.
Do I need to do that?
Right.
Or with that money, could pay the lights, the insurance, or whatever. Like, we need to be more wise in the money that we're making versus what we're trying to do.
Exactly. And be realistic. We got to be realistic as well.
Right.
So, juicy story.
Juice.
When people want to come to you because you're you, and they've seen your videos, they've seen your posts, they want to be in the now, they want to be with you. You're the cool chick. You're the best one that does this haircut. I'm coming to you.
Yeah.
But they can't afford it. They come anyway. Have you ever had a do and dash?
I've had a do and I'm going to lock the door and call the police on you.
Yeah.
I've had that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the problem client. So this is my juicy story. I was just getting started. I was working at my aunt's salon. I was 45. And I was, booth renting. Let me tell you something. When I tell you my aunt, this is a side story for the people that need to get on their grind. I thought I was going to get me a little discount because that was my aunt's shop. She was like, oh, no, you paying full booth rent like everybody else, because if you wasn't there, I can have somebody paying full price. So why should I undercut my money? I was like, oh. Auntie got me together, and I beat the block and got them clients. That was back when we was making flyers and putting them on windshields.
Right.
Okay. So thank you, Auntie. She got me together. So I had a client. She wanted a relaxer, a rinse, a cut, and a style. All right. Did the relaxer. Cool. Rinsed it out. Did the little rinse, cover up her gray. Went to rinse that out, and I hadn't done the cut yet, but the chemicals were done. Got me to the shampoo bowl, and all of a sudden, oh, you got me wet. Oh, it's water in my ear. How can you do business like this? Oh, my whole shirt. Jumped up from, just so dramatic.
Yeah.
Jumped up from the chair, and I'm like, you're wet because you kept moving your head. I'm trying to rinse the chemical out from the back of your neck. I'm trying to, I'm a youngin' in the game, right? I'm explaining myself, and oh, no, I'm not paying for, she cut up so bad. And let me tell you, when them senior hairstylists saw what was going on and they peeped game,
Right.
girl, one of them was like, she had her Marcel, back when we were still using my hair. Yeah, I still use mine, by the way.
Yeah, me too.
Okay. She got her Marcel, put it in the oven. I didn't even know what was going on. She had it heating up. So I'm just, oh my God, no, ma'am, I'm so sorry. Da, da, da. Yeah. She got the Marcel out the oven. It was smoking. She said, oh, no, ho, you gonna pay. And I'm looking like, oh, that's what this is? She was like, oh, no, I'm not paying for this. She told my aunt, lock that door. Back in the day, had burglar bars, in the hood, whatever. They locked the door, called the police and everything. At the end of the day, she still had to pay me because it's called theft of service.
Yes.
I've done the majority of the work. You were just searching for a hookup. Like, the people that go to restaurants and bring their own hair, put it in the food. You know what I'm saying? She was one of those kind of people. So it's like people, well, how do you prevent that? How can you? I mean, I think a lot of that can be eliminated in the consultation. You kind of see who you're working with.
Yes.
And that's why a lot of people now are taking deposits ahead of time and all these things.
Absolutely.
But yeah, she tried to get a do and dash on me. Right. But yeah, lock the door, police came. So they made her pay for what she had got thus far.
Right.
But I mean, it was a real eye opener for me.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
and you can kind of tell some of the people because even they'll get the whole service done and dispute the charge. So that's also
that's a service.
So that's where you have to have your waivers.
Mm-hmm.
You have to have them signed.
Absolutely.
Take before and after pictures.
Definitely before and after pictures.
Before and after pictures. Like I say, in any industry.
Yes.
If I'm working on your car, I'm going to take a picture before and after.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And so that way, do you love it? Get the testimony.
Yeah. On video.
Are you good?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because then that way, no, we're not going to do this.
Right.
So when you have all that information going on,
Mm-hmm.
then the credit card company has no choice but to
absolutely
honor the charge.
Because you got evidence.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
But when you're not protecting yourself as the stylist or whoever, whatever
Correct.
your industry is, then that's what it is.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So, cash is king though.
Cash is king. But
it's dangerous. Let
me tell you something. I went and I don't know if it was Whole Foods.
I don't like to take credit cards. I don't.
Okay, let's talk about it.
I don't.
You don't take credit cards from new clients?
No.
What do you tell them?
Because I don't know you.
Right.
I said we have to build a relationship. We gotta get married.
Oh my God. How do you do that? Do tell.
Then you have to Zelle me. You have to Zelle me.
Mm-hmm.
Because Zelle,
Oh yeah, once it's sent, that's a done deal.
Hello.
Yeah.
Zelle.
Yeah.
You can PayPal me,
Okay.
Yeah.
So
because Cash App don't even protect you. So
not anymore.
No.
So how do you learning moment from me. So how do you what is the verbiage and still being professional and not being like
because I talk to my new clients. And if you're on a booking site, then you can put that on there. New clients, there's XYZ.
And it's right there.
It's right there. So you can even, if you require your deposit, they can sell it to you.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I like that though.
Mm-hmm.
That does cut out that whole I may dispute this charge or I may or may not.
Exactly. Okay. Because before on sale, before you do this,
it asks you, are you sure? Come on.
Because there it is.
Yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I love it.
Yes.
All right. Well, I done learned something today.
Right. Because to be honest, like, let's just think about it.
Yeah.
How many people say, "Oh, can I see your ID with this?" You don't even know that's that people credit card. So, transparent story. That happened to one of the stylists that I work with.
Okay.
So the lady came 2 times. This girl was out of $600 and something. Because guess what? She was using her son's card that was on her account, and the son said, "I didn't make these charges." And so what? The bank honored that they did not make the charges.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Because do we really ask? No, we don't.
We don't.
No.
Girl, I even had a client tell me, I think that's my mama card. Go and run it. And what we do? Okay. Oh my God.
So, transparent moment.
Yes.
We have to be accountable for our business.
Yes, we
Run
do.
your business like a business. You know what I'm saying?
Like a doggone business.
Absolutely. So when we go into pricing again,
yes,
cost of living, because then your clients will try to hold you in a particular area. Why are you going up on me? Mm-hmm. Did you tell your job that when you got a raise?
Listen, I learned a long time ago.
Don't people in corporate get raises like this year or something?
Big brother Dean Almighty Patrick Bradley.
Oh,
yeah, we're going to have to get him on the show one day.
Yeah.
I remember he told us a long time ago, do Nordstrom's announce we going up on the shoes, we going up on the bags?
Because I used to give a letter. to my client. Hey,
Did
next
too.
month,
Hey,
we're gonna be
guys.
going up like 10%
Hey,
and this and the
guys.
other. And what
Due
he
to
just
inflation.
right. And I thought he was mean as hell when he said that. I was like, what you mean? You know, we got to give the people a little
He said we
forewarning. He
don't.
was like, did the grocery store tell you the eggs was going up?
Listen, no.
You learn when
you got to the cash register or when you looked at that little
yeah.
car lots, they don't tell you, hey, we're going up on Chevrolets this
No.
week.
You never hear it. So there it is.
There it is.
And you know what? Profoundly enough, and I'm still like, boy, you don't know what I'm talking about. We have relationships with these people.
Yeah.
I have a client that works at Dillard's.
Uh-huh.
And so she's a big manager there.
Okay.
And so he said, I'm going to send down a list of we don't. You just come in.
If you want the dress, you're going to get it.
And now she's like, so why you feel that?
Period.
She's like, you don't need to announce it.
Right.
It's what it is.
And
either they're going to pay for it or not.
Right. And see, and that's the thing too, bring it back to when people don't respect our industry, because we don't treat it as, if we treat our business as such, they have no choice but to follow suit and respect it.
But it's a because I think because we see our people every week, we build relationships.
We know their birthday.
So we have to take the relationship out of it.
Yes.
And
business
make it
first.
more of a business.
Absolutely.
You know, and
but they respect you more when you do that.
Right. Because you know, even I used to tell people, like my best friend, I was like, listen, she's coming to get her hair done. And I'm like, hey, in here, once you come through the door, pay my money. I don't care if I walk back outside and say, here, girl.
Exactly. Yeah.
But the people need to see you giving me my coin.
Absolutely.
Because it needs to be ran like a business and looked at as a business.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Even if I'm going to give you your money back after.
Right.
I still, once you're in here, we're running straight cold turkey business.
Cold turkey. Love it.
That's it.
All right. So,
facts.
Let's come with the factuals. All right. Determine your cost and use of supplies. And I am pulling this I'm pulling this from Style Seat. So I know a lot of people in the industry use Style Seat. Mm-hmm. All right. Style Seat says a main component of how to price your salon services comes down to what the going rate is for your stylist in your local area. Yeah. Ugh. Because that's so tough.
I'm not them.
Not them.
I'm not them. I'm me.
You are you.
Because I could have invested $1 gazillion into my education,
right,
and be more knowledgeable.
Right.
Skill set is way off the Richter. So how can I put myself in the same category as Mary Sue over here that probably have been to a class in 10 years?
Now, straight out of beauty school, I can see that. You got to see what you're working with.
Right.
You got to see what
That's
your
where
return
you get
rate.
The mentors.
Exactly.
So you can know what to do. Yeah.
All right. So let's see what else they say. If you're looking to cut costs as a part of your salon pricing strategy, supply use is a great place to start. So I'm not looking to cut costs.
No, because I want to give my people the best of the best.
Period.
I'm not going to buy beauty supply.
No.
You know, if I'm not going to Sally's to go get stuff.
Right.
If you cannot charge people prices that they can get their hands on the material themselves, and then expect for them to be okay with paying big prices.
Yeah.
They can go buy that themselves.
Exactly.
Always use professional.
Absolutely.
Professional products.
So see, that's what...
You can't even argue with professional products.
You can't. But then...
And they stand behind their product.
Right. Absolutely. But then you go into the beauty supply and you see your major product line on the shelf.
Then that's not the product line. You have to stand behind. Yes. Exclusivity means there is more research. They're standing behind the product.
Yes.
I could say, hey, you know what? I use this tube on this client. And they could say, hey, what's the batch number? Yeah. Okay, we're going to get back to you on that because we're going to need to, you know, I need something that's going to stand behind and protect the stylist.
Right.
Period.
Because you can't do that. What store did you know, it could be people, I don't know if they're going and buying it in bulk from another supply house.
How long has it been on the shelf?
Yes, you don't know. You just,
what temperature did they
it's too much.
Store that, you know. You need to always have that professional line.
Correct.
If you are a professional person.
Right.
Period.
So they're giving tips about no-show policies, online payments, because that boils down to your coinage.
Yes.
You know, and you never want to work a whole day and look at your money and be like, what did I even do today? You don't want that feeling.
Right.
And
a no-show thing is a thing.
It's a thing.
People are so disrespectful in not canceling. If you don't cancel your doctor's appointment,
hello. Yeah, you're getting the $35.
Absolutely.
And you can't book again until you satisfy your debt.
Exactly. And so it should be no different. It's really about respecting people's time. You know, things do occur. And I do understand that.
Right.
But don't just not show up and don't not call.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
especially when you knew, like I had transparency.
Yeah, come on.
You canceled your appointment the day of, saying, "Oh, I had to have a procedure done."
Girl,
you ain't know that yesterday. You didn't know that 2 days ago.
I need a refill, sister.
It did not just happen.
It didn't.
You feel what I'm saying?
So that's when you go into the okay. Well, now I do have clients that respect the business, and they will call me, "Hey, I got to cancel today. I'm gonna go ahead and send my fee." I love that because that already shows that they respect the business for what it is
as a professional.
Right.
Absolutely.
So for me, you get the people online booking and they put their card on file, but it's a dummy card or it's a prepaid. We know the tricks. So then when I try to go charge them, error, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
Yeah, I put a nice little block on their client profile. They cannot rebook. And then I make myself a note. And so then when they try to rebook, hey, I'm trying to book, but it won't let me. Yeah, because you have $40 that you owe me for that no-show January 30th of... Yeah, because I'm writing notes.
Yeah.
I'm keeping notes.
Absolutely.
We're going to respect the business.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that does help you at the end of the day with your pricing because it's time.
Yes. Time is money, and respect that.
We need to respect that.
Period.
Let's see if we can get one more little...
Snippity-doo.
Yeah, let's see if we can get another thing. Let me see. The best part about this salon pricing strategy is that it happens automatically so you can make more money without doing the extra work. I mean, and that's basically what we're saying. Work smart, not hard.
Right. You
don't want to undercut yourself. I think you do want to be competitive, but I don't think you should get caught up with your neighbor.
Absolutely.
Don't get caught up with that. Because you're you.
Because you're your own person. And then the biggest thing to learn is you and with people, your core people, have the same mentality as you do.
Absolutely.
So if I know that I don't mind paying for value, then my core is going to be just like that too. You see what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And so I know if I walk up, but I have to make sure I'm also presenting the package too.
Oh yeah.
When you
have to deliver.
Yeah.
You have to deliver.
When you go to Neiman Marcus, right?
Yeah.
The people look good. Ooh. The aesthetics of the place looks good.
Yes, everybody got their face done.
Money.
That's right.
And so I know I'm coming up in here. I'm going to have to spend some money.
Yeah.
I cannot go up in there thinking I'm about to spend $5 on anything.
And psychologically, this is a little tidbit.
Okay.
Psychologically, they play classical music because to the brain, it stimulates the brain to want to spend more.
What?
It does. It's a reason for everything.
Y'all gonna get classical music.
That's right. Moving forward, ain't no because it makes you feel like more prestigious. It gives you that feel like okay, I'm coming to do. Yes,
elevated.
You're elevated.
Yeah.
So it's a mind thing.
I know because you know what. That makes sense. Even when you go buy a car, you're not listening to no trap music.
No trap music.
You're gonna get some good old
right. Because if I hear trap music, I want a deal. I want a bargain.
Right.
I'm trying to undercut.
I'm like, hey,
what can I get for?
You said 10,000. Can it be like 9.5?
Right.
Or whatever. Right. So that
makes sense. Yeah.
So everything about that colors play a part too.
Absolutely.
Mood. Your wall colors it affects the mood. So all of that being said. All that has to go in pricing too.
Absolutely.
What your aesthetics are looking like as well.
Yep.
Are you offering champizzle or
can I leave my purse on this table and not be worried that somebody gonna pick it up or move it? For that matter, I know there's a lot of superstition. You don't put your purse on the floor, but can I put my purse on the floor and not worry about a little critter?
Right.
Yeah. Have you ever been to a place where you holding your stuff like this?
Hell yeah. Because there's so much dust. Dust to dawn.
You sit down. No, thank you. I got it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hold everything.
Shampoo bowls looking all dirty. Okay. The place is looking dirty. The bathroom's looking like hellacious.
Listen, I'm gonna hold it till I get home.
All of that comes into pricing as well. Absolutely. So it's not just about the products that you spend, but the aesthetics of the place also plays a part too.
Absolutely.
Because with that, I'm sure your rent is going to cost a nice little penny too.
Right.
So whether you're a booth renter or a salon owner or whatever,
yes,
all that goes into play in your pricing.
Yes. Well. So I do recommend for those that are, that are trying to figure out if their pricing is where it needs to be or not. So we do recommend get a mentor. Look at your overhead.
Yes.
Look at your overhead and then determine your value and what you're worth. But at the end of the day, write that thing down. What do you want your lifestyle to look like? How much does that cost? And what is it going to take you to charge in order to get to your goal?
Right. And, for me, you see, I'm always talking about paper to pen.
Yes.
Paper to pen.
Yes.
It's okay if you want to put it in your phone because you're technology savvy. But there's something about the human psyche when you're writing it down and actually it seems more like
Okay.
Oh my God.
Right.
This is some real stuff right here. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's like I could use my credit card and it seems like fake money to me.
Yeah.
But if I use cash, I'm like, wait a minute, man, this is a lot of money.
Right.
You know what I'm
'Cause
saying?
you gotta count
so
that
the paper
out.
and the pen makes you more accountable.
Right.
Because you're actually using your brain power to write this thing out.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
On your phone, it'll start writing it out for you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
It will.
saying?
Yeah.
So it doesn't have that same pow factor. So always get paper to pen on stuff so you can actually and keep it in your purse, keep it in your wallet, keep it in your bra. I don't care where you keep it.
Keep it where
Just
your money at.
Keep it to a reference.
Keep it where your money at.
Yeah.
Where your money at. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because don't hit me with well, in California they charge, but the cost of living
is different.
The avocados there are $20.
Right.
You can't.
Right.
You can't do that.
Yeah.
All right. I think we did a good thing.
Yeah.
So we good on pricing?
Yeah, we're good on pricing. And if y'all have any questions about that, you could definitely hit us up at any time.
Definitely hit us up. We will have our contact information in the bio.
Yes. That you could any questions you have.
Any questions you have.
We got you.
All right. We got we had the juice today.
You ain't got no more juice.
I need a refill. We out. Peace.
Show me. I want you put something up high. I want you to make them fly. Throw them in the sky. Throw them in the sky. Make everything collide. Put all your stress aside. And let the music take you anywhere like tide. Cause it's me they calling the real loco. Mass play when I on the floor. Gal bend over and touch their toe.